Hello there, Tom here from Wheeler Automotive. Today showing you around this absolutely stunning 2011 Range Rover Evoque. This is the Prestige model. It's a 5-door 2.2 litre turbo diesel automatic, and it's a wonderful thing. It's got a full history, a mixture of invoices and online. It's got just over 78,000 miles, 4 previous owners, and yeah, it's got a mega spec on it. We'll go through that as we go around it. There's a couple of minor marks to the car, but overall it's it's in lovely condition. It looks really smart in the black with it's got the factory fit blacked out windows and the B-pillar back. It's got these really nice gunmetal grey multi-spoke alloys. Yeah, it's a lovely car. So up on the front end, we've got a fly on there, which I'll get off. We've got a few very minor little stone chips on the bumper, just on the ridge of the bonnet there. I'm talking very minor. No real knocks or scrapes to speak of on this near side. There's a little mark there. There's a little mark here. It's just had a little scuff there. It does have the 360 cameras. You can see there's this one. There's another one on this side with front and rear sensors as well. Little camera there. Just a bit dirty there. That's not a mark on it. There is a very slight graze just on this front, on the offside front bit of the bumper. It's barely noticeable, to be fair, unless you get really close up to it, which is why we've not had it painted. The rest of the wing here is perfect. There's not a mark on it. Now these Pirelli Scorpion Verde tyres, these all-season ones, are pretty much brand new. See how deep my finger goes in there. So it's a matching set of nearly new 19-inch Pirelli tyres. The alloys look really, really good. They have been touched up in a couple of spots. You can see this one here, just there. There's obviously been curbed and just touched in. There's a tiny bit on this side as well. Doesn't really detract from them though. I think they still look superb. The front brakes are pretty much new. So the chap that I got it from, I took it in part exchange, and he there was an advisory for front brakes on the MOT, so they're actually brand new. That's on both sides, obviously. Driver's door. Not a great deal I can show you negatively. There's not really any marks on it. There is a very small little edge chip just here. That's it. It does have keyless go. See, that's for locking the car there, which it's just done, which folds the mirrors in. If I grab the handle, it'll open, fold them out again. Offside rear door, again, really, really clear. Nothing I can tell you negatively about that. I'll just close that door. As is the rear quarter, really good. It does have the panoramic roof, which I think is a must on these. It makes it a much nicer place to be inside. So we've got, again, as near as makes no difference, a brand new Pirelli tyre, and these tyres are super expensive. It's probably 1,200 quid's worth of tyres on this car. Rear discs, got a very slight lip on them, so loads of life in those. Pads are nice and thick as well, so lots of life in the rear brakes. Round to the rear of the car. The actual boot lid itself is in really good shape. There's no real marks on there. It's the reversing camera just under here. It is a power tailgate. Let that open up. And then we've got lovely clean interior. The car's never been smoked in. There's no weird stains or marks on this carpets anywhere. The previous owner did have a private plate on it, so that was the plate that came with it, but I did buy some new ones. Locking wheel nut key. I've got the pump and the stuff there for doing pumping up a tyre if you were to have a flat, because these don't come with spare wheels. Just close that up again. So the lower part of the bumper does have this little scuff here, and there's some sort of general little marks and stuff where things have gone in and out of the bumper, the boot rather, but all very normal sorts of wear. The actual paintwork's really nice shine to it. Round to the near side, there's no marks on this corner. The lights are all nice and clear as well, LED lights. This rear quarter, not a great deal I can show you. That's just some polish that's not come off. Again, we've got these lovely tyres, brakes with loads of life in them. This alloy is in really good shape actually. Love this sort of it's a really metallic-y gunmetal grey, which just looks amazing. Near side rear door, there is a little mark down here on this bit of trim, which is just a little scuff. Otherwise, that door's in really good shape. And there's a bit of lacquer peel on this bit here. So this is where the lacquer's just peeled off this bit of trim, which is a bit of a strange one, but yeah, that's kind of probably the biggest mark on the car. But otherwise, around to this front wing, all nice and straight. No deep scratches anywhere. Finally, this last wheel, which again, pretty much brand new tyre, new front brakes. And yeah, there's a little bit of a touched in curb mark there, but still very presentable. So externally on the whole, I think it looks great. I didn't show you the other cameras. There are under each wing mirror. Don't know whether it's focusing that. You can see we've got some more cameras. I'll show you in the back. It's got this lovely ivory leather trim. This is the Prestige. It's also got the rear seat entertainment. So there's a DVD player, and in the glove box there's a couple of wireless headphones. Very good if you have children. I'm not close that. Show you the other side. And door cards are nice and clean. The carpets are all nice and clean. My detailer's been in here making it all spick and span. You can see the pan roof, which is just so nice to have in one of these, in any car, but on these they seem to be pretty much the whole roof. Show you the front passenger side. Again, lovely and clean door card. Carpets are all lovely and clean. Smells really good in here. Passenger seat, really nice neck. Our electric. It's got this lovely wooden dash insert and sort of two-tone leather. So the dash is all leather. This is leather and this is leather. So it looks really good. Right, let's get in and we'll start it up. So see we've done just over 78. In January of this year, I think about 10,000 miles ago, it had a major service. See, it starts up without any problems whatsoever, which included the cam belt. It had a new battery, had a major sort of engine service, so all oils and filters, the cabin filters were done. The aircon blows ice cold. We've got dual zone aircon, heated front seats. We've got down here a couple of cup holders, nice and clean. Good nav, full postcode nav, Bluetooth for your phone, which will stream music from it as well. We've got on here, we've got phone controls, cruise control, these various buttons to do the stereo, and that one controls the screen in the middle there. Yeah, it's a nice place to be. So the driver's seat is electric as well, but with memory, and it's lovely. I didn't show you, there are actually front and rear dash cams in the car, which are hardwired in, which the previous owner had put in, which worked really well. Yeah, it's a nice place to be. Didn't show you, there is a very slight discoloration on the driver's seat. So the bolsters are nice and straight, but on the seat here, you can see is like a bit of almost like a bluish hue to the seat there. I'm guessing where someone's sat on the seat with some damp trowels or something, and it's just got in the leather there, and we couldn't get it out without colouring it. So I didn't think it was bad enough to warrant doing that to it. So it's still nice and supple and everything. So, but yeah, that is there, so I'll show it. Engine runs perfectly well. Great engine in this, 2.2 turbo diesel, and it starts, stops and drives, you know, as new, to be honest. The gearbox works perfectly, everything in the car works as it should. It's a really good looking car. Ready to go, our Range Rover Evoque Prestige.